his lovely wife, Teresa Rothschild La Dolce. Don't turn off the spotlight just yet. Sitting right next to her is the woman who made all of this possible, Katrina Rothschild, her lovely mother. Okay, now then, I need a volunteer from the audience. Anybody?
I will.
You, sir, tell me, is this rope real?
It is real.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. What do I got here? Can you see this?
I can.
What is this?
It's a quarter.
How much do you think I paid for this quarter?
A quarter.
I paid $5,000 for this quarter. It's a magic quarter.
Ooh.
All right? Now, watch as I take the rope. And I take the rope. So Bruno didn't cut his prop size right today, so this is Bruno's fault. Can I skip over it? You said we're not doing the rope trick tonight.
Yep.
Okay.
So at the end, there we go, blah, blah, blah.
We'll have magic quarter, rope, line.
It's coming through good. All right, cool.
Line.
Does anybody have, hold just one sec. Tristan, you're on board, correct?
Sorry, Tristan.
Does anybody have a watch, necklace, or something?
Does anybody have a watch, a necklace, a ring? Something like
Sorry,
that?
I'm trying to pull up the YouTube stream at the same. But yes. What was the line right?
That's it. Hold just one sec. Tristan, you're on board, correct?
I am, but I was trying to pull up the YouTube stream at the same time. I'm sorry.
Tristan, were you looking at the YouTube?
Ooh, this is hot.
Yeah.
When people are off camera, do you see them at all?
I do not see them at all.
Do you see a square with their names on it?
Teresa, Mom, give me your necklace.
People whose video it's on.
But Teresa, this is the entire family fortune. If something goes wrong, it's $500,000 gone. I don't know why you insisted that I wear it tonight.
Because, Katharina,
Quintana,
it makes you look
Mom,
like
give me your necklace.
See, you've doubled the value already.
Entire fortune. What
be
about the
cost-
life insurance payment?
I wasn't done.
Oh, I'm
Never
so sorry.
count your chicks when they're hatched an insurance policy.
Do you see a square with their names?
Besides, Mom, we don't.
Hold
What's
on.
the background? I'm getting a lot of background. I don't really know.
Somebody's watching the YouTube video.
Hold on.
Oh.
What's happening?
And it's Mary. My name is.
It makes you look like See, you've doubled the value already.
So hold.
Is Teresa gonna stay here long?
Hold on, everybody stop, just hold this one sec, I can't hear anybody. Can somebody say something?
Something in the way she
All right, great, all right, cool, awesome. All right, so just take it back because we don't know where you are. Hello?
What?
Where did you want us to take it from? Because no one heard you.
Yeah.
So I lost sound for a second, so where are you?
Why don't we take it back
Can we-
to, does anybody have a watch or necklace?
All right, cool.
Does anybody have a watch, a necklace, a ring, something of value?
Mom, give me your necklace.
But Teresa, this is the entire family fortune. If something goes wrong, it's $500,000 lost. I don't know
Dan,
why.
your camera should not be on.
Sister, was that?
Dan, your camera should not be on.
I don't think.
Okay, can you hear
I
me?
don't know
Sorry.
I don't know why you insisted I should wear it.
Katharina, it's you. It makes you look like $1 million. See, you've doubled the value already. I promise everything will be fine.
Uh-oh.
Entire fortune. What about the life insurance payment?
Never count your chicks when they're hatched in an insurance company.
Besides, Mom, we don't want to ruin Marco's trick. We owe him that much at least. Come on, it'll be fun.
Oh, Mrs. Rothschild, what a fine looking necklace. And may I call you Katrina?
No, I mean, yes, you may call me Katrina, but no, you may not have my necklace.
What do you think, everyone?
Yeah.
No.
Yay!
Listen, Trevor, old boy.
No, hold on. So remember, you're gonna be on the box, on the opposite side. The box is gonna be there. So you're gonna be on opposite sides of the box.
You get a chance. I love this. This is awesome.
So, hold on. He's gonna call us all up and then we're gonna do that, right?
See, yes. So you're gonna come up to that point, and then you're gonna go to the opposite sides of the box.
Right.
All right, cool. And then everybody else will have their camera off at that point. Okay, go ahead.
Listen,
No, wait till it gets there.
No, I haven't been called up yet. I need that line to go in.
line.
Hold on. What's the line? Come up here on stage. Katrina, Trevor, Teresa, and I need 3 volunteers tonight.
Come up here on stage. Katrina, Teresa, Trevor. And I need 3 volunteers from the audience, please. Listen, Trevor, old boy, I didn't pay $250,000 for a bloody box that just sits there. I mortgaged the house my parents left me. Line.
Sorry, I was muted. I'm doing Kimmel next week.
I'm doing Kimmel next week. Make the box work.
And I will not look like a jerk.
I will not look like a jerk.
Too late for that, my friend.
Oh, you make this box work. Line.
It's you make the box work tonight. You were fine. Trevor Poveraccio.
Okay, so give me that line again.
If you make the box work tonight.
Poveraccio. Save it for your act. It's not my fault that you're not suited for your chosen profession. Once a chauffeur.
Please, I welcome your insults. I will sick a pack of ravenous words on you and sue you for larceny and slander. If you don't get this box, this bloody box, to just work. Line.
Save it for your act, Marco. It's not my fault Teresa's father didn't show you the trick before he had a heart attack and died. Just remember, caveat emptor. Remember, buyer beware. And besides, I got a room full of lawyers that will dissect you like a lab rat.
Trevor, they're waiting.
Keep your rented shirt on. The Houdini box will work.
It better. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry about that. It seems as though Trevor got my cream puff. and I
Okay,
got his-
hold just 1 sec. So this is something we haven't done, which I realized we should have done. Mary. Mary?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
So
Yeah.
you have a note that you read at this point. Okay, so there's no lines. You just get a note that you read. That's the note saying that you don't have any.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So just, you can turn your camera on and turn your camera off, but really bring that on and look shocked.
Oh, a note, okay.
Yeah.
And that's, at what point, remind me, sorry.
So Trevor got my E-flare, no, Trevor got my cream puff and I got his E-flare. So as soon as that, you can look at the notes. One thing is you want to hit we're heading hardly any of you in your view. So you want to get the camera closer to you because you're kind of getting lost in the seats.
Oh, me, well, I have my laptop on a bed.
Okay.
So
All right.
it's me and the bedpost in the way, so.
Okay, all right, cool. All right.
So what page is that? I'm sorry.
Um,
Eclair, that line.
7, I believe.
6.
Oh, 6.
And I think the line says chicken and beef, but
Changed it.
we changed it because we're not doing dinner theater, we're doing dessert theater.
Oh, so it's gonna be Eclair, right?
Yeah, I got his cream puff and he got my Eclair.
And that's when I read the note.
Yep.
Okay. 1 second.
All right, keep going.
From where? I'm so sorry.
No, let's see one. Something wrong with the box? And I'll turn our camera on.
Okay. What's he want? Something wrong with the box?
Marco's worried I don't know how to work it.
You can, can't you?
Louise, he's just afraid your father suckered him out of $250,000.
Well, did he?
Ma carissima, of course not. It worked fine in Kathmandu before I bought it from the great Amini. I locked Amini into the box myself. A few minutes later, I opened the box and the only thing inside was a giant cactus with real quills. When I turned around, Amini was standing right behind me. Spectacular. I spent a couple of hours practicing with the amazing Kozak from the Magic Castle yesterday, and I've mastered the trick. I'll show you how it works tonight. I'm just making Marco sweat more than usual. I'm sure I can figure it out.
Well, if it's such a cinch, why is Marco having so much trouble with it?
Forget it, minus shots. Marco couldn't find his own picture on his driver's license.
I hope you're telling the truth.
You'll see. Marco, could I see your license for a sec?
So you can actually go over to, his computer.
Okay. All right, I'm not gonna do that right now.
Okay. He just showed it and then keep going.
I mean, you're knowing how to open the box. If this gadget lays an egg, we're out 125,000, plus the expense of going to Kathmandu. Hopefully, Mommy will be able to get that insurance check, or else our family's name is Mud. We'll all be driving limos. Think of the shame!
Think of the accidents. Besides, I couldn't handle having a real job with a desk and a boss and requirements and expectations and showing up 3 days a week.
That would be 5 days a week?
People actually work 5 days a week? Yeah, right.
Well, since you have this all figured out, I'm sure we'll find another buyer.
Mon amour, we will do no such thing. It works like a charm. Don't worry your pretty little ear.
Dessert will be out soon.
Mon bonbon, you are my just dessert.
Oh, boy.
This is where I give him my necklace.
Yeah, okay, so let's go through this. So we haven't done that yet. So what's gonna happen is that Taylor, so what we'll do is, so yeah, so you're gonna give the necklace, and hopefully you'll have that tomorrow, okay?
Yep.
And then what's gonna happen is that you're gonna,
Give it into the camera.
hold on just one sec. Just see where we are.
So I was trying to simple action video here.
Okay. All right, so what's gonna happen is that Teresa, you are going to, give him the necklace over the thing, and he's gonna, no, use the one we're using.
I mean, this,
So Bruno, no, there's two of them. Where's the second one?
The blue one that
Yeah.
gets wrapped up in the bag.
so it's in the bag.
Yeah, but like it's prepped for the end of the
Do
show.
you need
That's why
a
I'm-
third one?
Here, simplify it. He just hands me this when he gets it in the.
Oh, yeah, perfect. And then you can wrap it. Perfect, thank you. All right, so then what you're gonna do is you're gonna say, ooh, what a fun looking necklace, okay? And then,
C1 we're talking about right now?
yeah,
Okay.
all right, and then say, Jen, I want, so I'll need a volunteer to wrap it from the audience, right? Taylor, you're the volunteer. So what we'll do is that you're gonna wrap it up first. Okay, so you'll hopefully have it tomorrow or the next day. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna wrap it up in aluminum foil. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna hand it to Teresa, to Mary, okay? Then Mary, you'll take it up, but it's always gonna be it's gonna be wrapped up in aluminum foil. And then you're gonna give it to, you're gonna hand it over, and then Trevor will have it. And then put it in the bag.
Okay, but how it's going to work out for us is he's going to pass it to you, you'll put it in that, and we'll wait until she passes it.
There'll be plenty of time.
Now, I just want to work out the mechanics with us. so
Yeah.
I know what's going on.
All right, cool. All right, so let's try this. Mary,
Yes.
so go ahead and initially give it to him.
Where exactly am I giving what line? That's the more confused.
He
That I'm giving.
says, let me show you you are my jet. Let me show you the bag is empty. That's when you're gonna give it to him.
In my necklace.
Yes.
So it's sort of.
So Bruno, you're killing me.
Strumming my pain with his fingers.
Okay.
Singing my life
Okay.
with his words.
All right, so where's the necklace now?
The necklace should be, Bruno, necklace, please.
I'm giving it to you. Take it.
Okay, ready? So you put it on your computer.
Yes.
So you're gonna go here. So grab it. Okay, cool. And then first, let me show. Ooh, what a fun looking necklace. So let me show you the bag is empty. No, don't put the necklace down though. People have to go to sleep the whole time. Okay,
How
cool.
do I show them the bag is empty? If I
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you have that in your one hand.
Okay, so then do that.
Yeah.
All right, okay. All right, I got the logistics. Okay.
Let me show you the bag is empty. No, but you really show it because you can only see one side. There we go, perfect. All right, now. So I need a volunteer to wrap it from the audience. So you're gonna go bring it to me.
Okay, bring it.
And it's like as if you're handing it to Jen, so over the camera. And then Taylor, you'll grab it over your computer. Then you will wrap it up in aluminum foil. And then you'll hand it over the top of your computer, you'll hand it, Mary, pick it up. And now it's gonna be wrapped in aluminum foil. And now you're going to give it over your bed, basically, like look at it, inspect it. And you're gonna put it over your computer. And I'm gonna give it to Trevor. Okay? And then, hold on. So remember, you have your hand in an angle. No,
Next to the-
it's gonna bounce off. And then, no, you're gonna, don't throw it that far. So you're gonna basically just even put, no, just almost place it in his hand.
Yeah.
Because you remember you had to palm it. There you go, perfect. All right, great. Let's just try that one more time.
This is.
So let's take it back from bon bon bon, you are my just Giselles.
Mom, bom, bom, you Mom, bom, bom, you are my just dessert.
First, let me show you, actually, you need to do, Mike, let me show you the bag's empty right now.
Okay. First, let me show you that the bag is empty.
Here we go, then Mary, go ahead and put the necklace over.
So what's the line here? Do I say something about a volunteer?
No, no, no,
So do I
we just
say
have to
anything?
pass around the,
Yeah, so we're doing this first.
so here you have it. Here you have the necklace. No, 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 I'm giving this to Marco.
It's still gotta go on that though.
No, not yet. So here, Marco, you take the necklace,
Thank
and then you can sit there, ooh, what a fine looking necklace, but have the diamond stuff ready to go. All right, great. But be closer to the camera so people can see. Keep on. So make sure the camera can see it, because all we can see is the back. You can actually even hold, you don't have to hold, you can hold it like this. Hold it like this. That way.
If you can see here.
All right,
exhibit
now
A.
I need a volunteer from the audience to wrap it up.
Now we need a volunteer from the audience to wrap it up.
Over the camera. And then Taylor will wrap it up. And then hand it up to Mary, who will inspect it. Who will hand it over the camera. And I will give it to Trevor. And then, there we go.
Should I change my background at any point or?
No, it's still you'll change it to the theater background once the next scene. So the curtain background will change in the next scene.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Tom, I just have to say that looked really good, the handoffs.
Nice.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. All right.
Which one do I put it in? With the Lindt chocolate or the one without the Lindt chocolate? What's that?
One
With.
With the Lindt chocolate. Okay, 1, 2, 3. What? 1, 2, 3, and it's that. Go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3.5. Did someone switch bags on me?
Very funny, Marco. Give us the necklace.
Ooh, nothing would please me more.
You're taking your joke a little too far, Marco. Please give it here.
Waiters, more coffee for everyone. Please.
Marco,
Decaf for Teresa.
So I've actually done a Zoom here, so you just want to be close to her. All right, cool. Awesome. And remember, keep the bag up since you're Zoom. Cool. All right.
Marco, I insist that you return the necklace at once. Teresa, I told you I should have never worn it tonight. We're ruined.
come on, Marco. We don't need another life insurance claim.
You sure about that?
No, we don't.
Line. I'm sorry. What? Oh, is this when I say that? I'm so sorry.
I'm afraid to say
Sorry,
this. Magic school. I went to Vanish.
I'm afraid to tell you this now, but I went to magic school. They taught me how to vanish, but they never taught me how to reappear. I had to pick that one up on my own.
That explains what happened to his brain.
Marco, give us the freaking necklace.
Ooh, I mean, I want to, but line.
Marco, give us the necklace, please.
Oh, wait a second. 1, 2, 3. Nothing.
So where's the book? Oh, it's over
I
there.
got it.
All right. No, it's got to be. You
All right,
can never
all right.
take it out of you.
My brain's gonna get this routine done. Katrina, do you say anything before I get Jimmy Hoffa?
Give me the necklace.
Oh, Miss Rothschild, look what I found. I mean, Okay, I've been holding this the entire time. I never once put it down. So you just know that 1, 2, 3, it's here. It's here, because all I got here is your necklace. Oh my gosh, you silly goose. A piece of Lindt chocolate. What the?
Look around for it! Look around for it!
Look
around for it!
Look around for it. What the hell happened?
Everybody, say something! Trevor! Trevor!
What in the world?
So-
What the hell is going on?
So we're gonna
Oh my god.
Please call the police.
So what's
This
gonna
can't
happen
be real.
is, when Tana and Mary, the lights are gonna dim. When Tana and Mary,
Yep.
you're gonna have your camera on, and then we're gonna figure out some way to get the lights down at your actual location, and you're gonna have your flashlights on.
Oh,
I'm
geez.
gonna all get you flashlights, okay?
I have a flashlight, but how? All right, wait a minute. This is not gonna. So you're gonna turn the lights on. The only way that's gonna work, we turn our lights off, or should we change to like a black background?
I think that if you turn your lights, they don't have to be off, if you turn the lights in your room down, that should work. And then Francis, you actually gotta be here, because it's the big clue that you come in with your flashlight that doesn't work. And then you call in
I
your
have
cell
two
phone.
lights to turn off. On each,
If I may, there's an easier
Yeah.
way to turn things off than actually just put your thumb in front of the camera.
Well, they need to have their flashlights on, that's the only thing. We'll see what it looks like, if your flashlights, we'll turn your flashlight on, and maybe you may not have to do anything, but, so Francis, you're gonna be coming in here with your flashlight, and and you're gonna call from your cell phone in here. You're gonna be with Marco. And then you'll have your cell phone, and then you'll have the blue ones right now.
All right, so after, what line do I come up here and start trying to put on the thing?
That's it. There has to be, and there has to be a lot more, a Lindt chocolate ball. That's where everything's gotta hit the fan. Because, your necklace went in, it's gotta be instant, bam, 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 bam. Okay, that's when you come in, call the police, get in your cell phone, I'm already here.
All right, can I borrow your cell phone?
Yeah.
Since mine is set up in the other room.
All right, cool. All right,
All
so
right, ready?
let's take it back.
Internet's flaky. Someone just put in the group that their internet isn't working.
Somebody what?
Somebody just put in the group chat their internet isn't working. They're sorry about that.
Is it Tristan?
I can't tell.
I think it's probably Tristan.
The only number I've saved is yours.
All right, cool. All right,
What line, please?
we'll take it from, Lynch, so you.
What the heck?
No, let's just do it.
Alright.
But it's gotta be, and then,
Oh, gosh,
so
I'm sorry.
Mary, you can even scream. Ah, where is it?
That's why I
And then
took
Montana, where is it? Where'd you do it? Marco, do something, okay? So there's gotta be
And it's hard to
pandemonium,
tell in
going on. at this
closing the
point.
windows and sweating because I'm being loud. But I need to open it up again. There's no air conditioning here.
That's fine. All right, ready? So let's take it back.
Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3. Here it is. It's all back to normal. Whoop.
No, we're still in talk about.
We're still in the Lindt chocolate ball. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just about to get to it.
Okay, go.
God. Oh, jumping Jack Christ, a Lindt chocolate ball.
What the heck?
Mark, it will reappear eventually.
So no matter what time, we need purple things.
Help me, please.
Oh,
Help me. Help me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yes,
It's not happening. What in the world?
okay, and then as soon
I
as,
want my necklace.
as soon as you see Dan's camera, okay, then what's gonna happen is that I'm already here, then the video will start, okay? And then, I'm sorry, Dan and Bill. All right, ready? So let's take it again.
Oh, in the same place.
Uh-huh.
All right, Mrs. Rothschild, here's your necklace, please. Yep. I mean,
No, where is the Lindt chocolate ball?
in the back.
He's doing the trick.
I'm just like, I have
okay,
it's mind
okay.
going matter. I'm like
Okay.
losing my cool. I'm sorry. So now that I've made a complete fool of myself, Mrs. Rothschild, I beg of your pardon. Your necklace. A Lindt chocolate bar.
What the
What in the world?
Yes, Marco.
Oh, for Magic school.
This is
Hey!
What is happening?
But oh,
Hello. Yes.
Okay,
Already here.
thank you, Dad.
okay. And then we'll play the video. So we'll play the video and then we'll come up and then take it with we'll take it from Man, Thursday, Cannon, Marshfield PD. We'll take it from there.
Ma'am, Thursday, Cannon, Marshfield PD. I understand there's been a theft.
Yes, it's also, as you saw, we were sitting here having a nice dinner and he stole my necklace. He's nothing but a troglodyte.
Is that troglodyte with a Y or an I, ma'am?
Why? Oh, I don't know, but he's nothing but a lowlife, a degenerate, a supercilious, malfeasant, incompetent fool.
Just the facts, ma'am. Is the necklace insured?
My loving husband, Dalton, who died only 3 weeks ago from a heart attack, may he rest in peace, took care of all of that. I have been assured that the premiums have all been paid in full. But then I just got a note from our accountant that Dalton canceled the life insurance and that the mortgage was due, which was absurd. I thought that the Rothschild estate hadn't had a mortgage in over 150 years. It is worth over $6 million. But the note said there was a mortgage in the house and that we have no equity in it whatsoever. Dalton took care of everything. I was just a supportive wife. It's all so confused.
Joe, Mr. Rothschild died of congestive heart failure that had been progressing for years. The coroner recently ruled out any foul play. He died of natural causes. But this means that the life insurance could have been paid, but this note seems to indicate that the premiums have been in default for months and the policy canceled. The insurance on the necklace, however, is paid up. So the only thing that you have of any real value is the necklace?
Yeah, and I suppose, and he stole it. I guess I could go back to work. Oh, before Dalton started Rothschild Import, I used to love wheeling and dealing in the pit.
The pit, ma'am?
Yes, I was a commodities broker in Chicago. I trade millions of dollars in soybeans every day. But I'm afraid I've lost my fastball in the world of finance. I just don't want to go back to work. I enjoy traveling and my charity endeavors so much better. So make him give my necklace back.
Bill, why don't you get everybody's social, date of birth, and bank account information, and then we'll run a credit check, check the bank accounts, and see if anyone has a rap sheet.
All right, Joe. Everyone checked out. They're all clean as whistles.
Clean as vessels.
No, Joe, vessels aren't clean. I said whistles.
Sorry, Bill, my ears are still ringing from that last voiceover.
Hey, why are you bothering me? The great Marco stole the necklace. There are over 200 witnesses, including your partner. I know my rights. I don't have to provide you with anything.
Oh,
right.
No.
Oh, sorry. That's right. You don't. Our great Constitution protects the rights of everyone. From the mailman who works in the rain and snow and gloom of night to the waitress who slings your foie gras or Joe's six-pack corned beef hash. You see, the Constitution is colorblind and protects everyone from...
5 minutes later.
You'll fall on your knees and thank the Lord that you are in the land of the free and the home of the brave. But I have a feeling that you'll just be singing the blues. Cannon, batter up.
Here's the pitcher.
Okay, I can't take it anymore. Trevor LaDolce, 25 Maple Street, Marshfield, 111-233-3213, 555-5454.
Works every time.
Anyone else for downtown?
No, everybody.
No, 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 no.
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 Uh-huh. So, Mr. Carbonara.
Whoops, hold on. My bad.
Cacciatore,
Same thing. Now tell me what happened.
you saw it. Who's doing this? Yeah, sorry. You saw I was doing a simple vanish and reappear, exactly like I always do. I get something expensive, I vanish it, then I make it reappear. Except this time, instead of presto, all I got was this piece of Lindt chocolate. And all I know is when I put it in the bag, it was there.
I'm good at transformations, but not that good.
I'm good at transformations, but not that good.
Mind taking off your jacket?
No, not at all.
And cards will come flying out. Okay.
Uh-huh. You've done this trick before?
Absolutely.
Do you ever steal anything before?
No, not at all.
Can't work every time, Joe.
Dang. Ever lose anything before?
So Dan, hold just one sec. You don't have the seats anymore. You've got the curtain. You've only got the seats for that one line.
Yeah, Dan, where on the curtain from the moment of the voiceover?
Oh, okay. So just the I'm already here seats, and then after that, it's curtains.
Right.
Oh,
It's
That means
curtains.
that you were watching the play.
I guess that makes sense. All right. Let me change up here. There we go.
Nice. All right, cool.
Thank you. Where were we? Okay. Dang.
Oh,
Everyone-
one other thing is, can everybody turn chat on? Because that's how Tristan's going to be able to communicate with you. She's just on phone now because her internet's not working. We just kind of get used to that. That will give you little hints as far as that is concerned. You know, that's what they're doing. Right.
Oh, that's clever. All right. Turn the chat on. Here we go. Dang. Ever lose anything before?
No, this is a first.
Uh-huh.
You believe me, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Are you just repeating the same thing over and over again? Some sort of technique to freak me out or something?
Uh-huh. Make something disappear.
Okay. Does anybody have anything expensive, something of value? I need a watch, a ring.
So it should be exactly the same. Just said somebody have a watch, a ring, and that something has to be exactly the same as before.
Okay.
I do. I have a credit card.
A credit card, that works.
American Express. Never leave home without it.
Really? Well,
No. Okay. There's got to be the same side.
all right, so put it in the same side. All right, so let's just pretend I put it in the same side. You just left home without your American Express card. Now, do I make it reappear now? Do I make it reappear?
And then you can make it reappear.
All right, well, through the magic of God in the sky, here you go. Enjoy. Thank you, volunteer,
Okay, great.
very much. You happy, Detective Thursday?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
All good.
Wow.
Whatever.
That was a while. My bad. I just had fun listening. Clever. How long you been a magician?
Oh God. Since high school. Line.
Since high school, I used to practice tricks for hours.
Since high school, I used to practice tricks for hours. I used to be a limo driver. Being a limo driver gives you lots of time to practice magic. Line.
Well, you sort of jumped around a little bit, but I worked long hours as a limo driver to get up enough money to buy lessons and tricks. wanting to pick people up waiting to pick people up in a limo gives you lots of time to practice. I've been engaged for 3 years now.
What was that last thing about 3 years from now?
But I've been engaged for 3 years now, and my fiance convinced me I should turn pro. After next week, I'll be a household name.
I've been engaged for 3 years now. My fiance convinced me that I should turn pro. I'll be a household name next week.
Next week?
I'm doing the Jimmy Kimmel show.
Couldn't get Fallon, huh?
To show off the Houdini
So
box.
go to the Houdini box at this point?
To show off the Houdini box, you see detective.
No. You go to the Houdini box.
Okay. This is like the first time we've done this.
Yeah, that's very rehearsals for, right, Paul?
You see detective, to show off the Houdini box, you need to have a special trick to be one of the bigs, and this Detective Thursday is Mie.
How much did it cost?
It cost me, I mortgaged the house my parents left me. I'm so sorry, Tristan, can I have that line?
Yeah, you see detective to be one of the bigs, you need to have a spectacular trick. This is mine. It cost me $2,500, or $250,000, sorry.
It cost me $250,000.
Yow, holy smokes.
Yeah, I mortgaged the house my parents left me.
Is this it?
No, mine is much bigger with the swing in the backyard.
No, sir. Is this the much fabled Houdini?
Yes. Line.
Did you back up?
Oh, top of
So
page
after-
17.
Did I screw up?
My
Oh, no, I'm good.
my script numbers are different than yours.
House is
Yes,
much larger.
yes, this is- Thank you, Steve. My house is much larger with a swing in the backyard. No, sir, is this a much fabled Houdini box? Yes, the most amazing trick ever. I bought it from Dalton Rothschild, his father-in-law, her father, and her deceased husband.
Yes.
Do you need more?
Probably, just to give you a heads up. I bought it from Dalton Rothschild. Her father, the deceased husband. Yep, I'll just take it from there, please.
They bought it in Kathmandu and sold it to Dalton, who sold it to me. Do you investigate fraud?
You investigate fraud.
Uh-huh.
Well, this is fraud. Yeah, I mean afraid. No, I'm a fraud. This is fraud. Oh, Detective Thursday, it does not work. I have been hoodwinked, marked, patsied, conned, scammed, taken as a shill to the cleaners. I've been bamboozled.
All right. Well, hold on.
That kind of hurts. A sucker.
He jumped a whole lot.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm trying my best here.
No, I know, it's just that doesn't come till later.
Okay.
So this is the part where you've got you were almost there.
It was close. It was afraid fraud.
It doesn't work. So you say, Trevor was supposed to show me how it works tonight as part of the show.
Trevor was supposed to show me how it works tonight as part of the show, but
So you say it doesn't work.
and
No, the Trevor's line. It does work.
Okay,
And then jump right into the frame.
all right, but what is the sentence that gets me into that? I need to know.
So Trevor was supposed to show me how it works tonight as part of the show. Then Thursday says, so it does, you say it doesn't work. It does work.
Okay.
Okay, so let's take it back to, well, this is afraid I'm a fraud. Fraud, I'm afraid. It doesn't work now, nor has it ever. Trevor was supposed to show me how it works tonight as part of the show. Okay? So let's take it back to, do you investigate fraud?
do you investigate fraud?
Uh-huh.
This is fraud. Afraid. No, this is fraud. And I am a fraud. Now, no, Detective Thursday, I understand, but this box does not work.
Trevor was supposed to show me
Trevor was supposed to show me how it worked when
as part of the show.
as part of the show.
That's it.
You say it doesn't work.
It does work. I saw it performed in Kathmandu. This hack just doesn't know. No.
Sure.
This amateur just doesn't know how to make it work.
You're lucky a cop is standing
Oh
here.
shoot! You're lucky a cop is here, or else I'd smite you.
No, guy, you've got it right.
Okay.
All right, so let's take this back.
All right.
So let's take it back to, and remember, have that there.
Yeah.
So no, take it back to, do you investigate fraud?
Do you investigate fraud?
Uh-huh.
Well, this is afraid. I'm a fraud. No, I'm a fraud, and I'm afraid. Now, Detective Thursday, the Houdini box does not work. Trevor was supposed to show me how it works right before the show.
Tonight as part of the show.
Tonight, as part of the show.
So you say it doesn't work.
It does work. This amateur just doesn't know how to work it.
You're lucky a cop is standing right
No,
there.
no.
Are very close proximity.
You have to grab me here. You have
Well,
to grab me here.
hold on. You also forgot this, you must understand, Detective Marco Duskopi won her funeral.
I
And then you turn, and then you're lucky a cop is standing here, else that's my view.
Is there any chance you can take a step away from me so you can kind of walk over
Yeah.
into it?
Okay.
So much easier for me.
Alright, so let's take it back to.
I'll just give
you
it a-
investigate fraud, go.
To investigate fraud.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm a fraud. No, I'm afraid. Frick, I'm a fraud and I'm afraid. Now listen, Detective Thursday, the Houdini box does not work. Trevor was supposed to show me how it works right before the show tonight as part of the show. Oh, that whole thing is just tonight's part of the show.
Part of the show, because that's the cue line, unless they get the cue line, they won't notice.
Oh, I get it. I beg of your pardon. I'm just so sorry.
Okay, yeah. As part of the show.
Tonight, as part of the show.
So you say it doesn't work.
It does work. Marco is just an amateur. He could screw up a one-car funeral.
I know you're lucky a cop is standing right there, or else I'll smite you.
Oh, just try it, you hack.
Wait, hold.
I'll deal with you later.
Gentlemen, please, there are ladies present. Mr. Cacciatore, why didn't you see it work before you paid for it?
Oh, I should have. Oh, I should have. This is very unfortunate. I should have.
Dalton told me that as soon as the check,
Dalton told me as soon as the check cleared that the box would work.
he'd have the purchaser show me how to use it.
That he, the purchaser, showed me how to use it as part of the show tonight.
No, Detective Thursday, it doesn't work. I was hoodwinked, conned, etc., etc.
Just breathe.
No, Detective Thursday, it does not work. In fact, I was hoodwinked, conned, patsied, marked,
My, he goes on.
How annoying.
a sucker.
Sorry, Joe.
A sucker.
Trevor, is this true?
Line.
Of course not. Hey, muchacho, after tonight, you're gonna only.
No, I meant the line going into that. I didn't hear what it was.
Oh, Trevor, is this true?
Okay.
So, Matana, give him his cue line. Trevor, is this true?
Trevor, is this true?
Of course not, Melly. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
If he doesn't want it, we've never had an unsatisfied customer, and I don't want to start now.
Line.
Oh, was that me? Hold on.
No, I know
Oh,
this.
no,
is
no, I'm next. That's right.
Oh, I think trust me was like the next line, but that's fine.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, of course not. Hey, muchacho, up to tonight, you're gonna owe me a big apology.
Okay. Of course it does. Hey, muchacho, after tonight, you're gonna owe me a big apology. And
If
then
he
it
doesn't-
flashlights.
If he doesn't want it, we've never had an unsatisfied customer, and I don't want to start now.
It works, trust me.
Trust, yeah,
Trust me.
this is a once in a lifetime sale.
Trust me, this is a once in a lifetime sale.
Mr. La Dolce, where were you when the necklace disappeared?
I was sitting in the front row. Your partner saw me.
I saw him, Joe.
Did you sell him the Houdini box?
Rothschild Imports sold him the Houdini box, but Dalton finalized the deal.
Do you often buy magic equipment?
No, this was a first. You see, just give me the first one. Do the rest. No, this was a
Terry
first.
and I travel the world.
Yeah, this is your big thing.
Okay, I didn't hear what anyone said, so this.
Terry and I travel the world.
Okay. Terry and I travel the world looking for oddities and antiquities. It's great work if you can get it, if you can even call it work. Traveling from place to place, staying at the Ritz or the Four Seasons, eating fantastic food. No, Terry and I. What was that?
Okay.
I thought someone said something. Yeah. When Terry and I first met, we were just both struggling undergrads. I was at UNH and she was at Harvard. Dalton made her pay her own way, some stupid character building thing. In any case, by the time we were engaged, she had failed to mention the fact that she was rich. And we got married, and then they brought me on to Rothschild Imports, and then I got this. I love my life. It's a great job, if you can call it that line.
Anyway, when I saw the box trick performed,
Anyway, when I saw the box trick performed, I knew that there would be a buyer for this.
I know.
I mean, my jaw went like this.
I knew there'd be a buyer.
I knew there'd be a buyer. Is that it?
Yeah, ish.
It's not the end of the line.
No, that's the end of the line, yeah.
The end. You're good.
You see, Rothschild Import Company has been in business over 70 years. I've been running the business since I earned my MBA at MIT. And although we traveled the world, my whole life, our suppliers expect that we travel first class. Come on, would you sorry. Come on, would you rather buy a rare treasure from or sell a treasure to someone who stays at the Ritz or a Motel 6? Trevor joined the business last year after we got married as a buyer and a vice president. It was a sweet honeymoon, jetting around the world, meeting wonderful people.
And room service.
And room service.
Do you often buy such expensive items?
Well, no. We generally keep our items in the $10,000 range.
And you mark it up how much?
What? Why? What's it to you?
Downtown.
We mark it up as standard 100%.
And the box cost you?
$125,000.
Did you verify its value?
Well, no. This sort of thing isn't easily authenticated. Trevor saw it work, and so he gave them a purchase order and a certified check on the spot.
Does it work?
Certified checks always work.
The box.
Of course.
May we see it?
So get your flashlight, and then you open up the box, and then realize that you click your flashlight on, realize it doesn't work, and then Bruno,
Yep.
you give him the flashlight, when it does work, that has to be everything that's on camera.
Okay,
So,
okay, so.
and then take that and put it right there, don't put it right where it was, so everyone can see it. And then turn that flashlight on, perfect, nice.
Absolutely.
You see there's a,
Is that my line? That's the line. Because I thought the line was absolutely.
There's a, I'll tell you later. If I give up the illusion,
Okay. There's a, I'll tell you later. If I give up the illusion, then the box becomes worthless. I'll send it over. I'll have my lawyer send it over to you, but you have to sign an NDA. Right?
good enough.
Teresa, honey, how could you purchase such an expensive item without authenticating it?
Oh, mommy. Trevor and I got into this huge fight at the hotel the night before. He told me that he believed that I was running a whole business and that he was just a figurehead. And while all that's true, I didn't want him to think I was a super rich wife. So I told him that I trust his judgment and that he could buy whatever he wanted.
Hey,
And
are the cops in on this, Tom?
No, this is a stage conversation, so you guys, yeah, you can turn your,
Okay, so we can leave.
and then, since we're stopped in Montana, get close to your computers, you're kind of lost. Perfect, good. That much better, all right, cool. So this is just Katrina and Teresa.
Oh, mommy. Trevor and I got into this huge fight at the hotel the night before. He told me that he felt that I didn't trust him and that I was running a business and he was just a figurehead. Now, while that's true, I didn't want him to think I was a super rich wife, so I told him that I would trust his judgment and he can buy whatever he wanted, and that man do. I freaked out when I saw the receipt. My jaw dropped, like.
So remember, when you do that, we can't see it, so just be there, and then my jaw dropped like this from there, but if you go there, we actually can't see the funny thing.
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
When you-
I can't hear you.
Because what you're doing, hold on.
When I moved up, you couldn't see half my face. That's what happened. I think I saw that too. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, okay.
Yes, hold on just a sec.
Yeah, I'm just.
My jaw dropped like this.
Yeah, I saw that happen just now. It's just that my computer's just kind of at a different angle than it should be, but
Okay.
I'll make sure that that's okay. So my jaw dropped like this. I was so relieved when the box was sold. I'll tell you. Trev might be a financial idiot, but he's not dishonest. I'm sure it worked just the way he said it did.
Marco, Detective Thursday, he won't be sending you anything?
Detective Thursday, he won't be sending you anything.
You just stay in camera. Because you still got more volume. I paid $250,000.
I paid $250,000 for this box. Not to just see it sit here. Line.
Anything already magical.
All right, big guy, it's time to get magical.
All right.
You kind of dropped out for a sec, Kristen.
All right,
Interesting.
guys, it's just time to get magical. You make this box work tonight, or else.
All right, fine. I need a few minutes to set up.
Okay, and then you go and actually work on the box, and then we'll turn the camera off.
What page is that on?
Sorry.
Dan next.
22.
Thank you very much.
All right, are we doing the right now, make this box work, or I'll press charges?
Yeah, he skipped that, so just keep going.
Okay, all right. Mr. LaDolce, we would like to see it.
And finally, it'll take a few minutes to set up.
Oh, and then he said, fine, I'll take a few minutes to set up. Okay, so he's working on setting up. All right, that makes sense. Fine. What is your relationship to the victim in this matter?
She's my mother.
Known her all your life?
Excuse me?
A routine question, I'll assume yes. You were at your seat when the necklace disappeared.
Yes, back at my seat. Sitting next to Trevor, next to Mummy, and then the lights dimmed.
That checks out with the light crew.
That's right, they're all pretty damn.
Excuse me?
I mean, if anything went wrong, to give the magician a chance to recover. Routine.
Then my mother screamed, and Trevor went to call 911. And then your phone rang, and well, you know the rest.
Any idea where the necklace is now?
Talk to Marco.
How's that?
You saw it. He touched it. He put it in the bag last, and he was the only one on stage at the time, so he must be the one.
So, just so in time, remember pacing, there's this huge gap in between every line, so just be aware of that, so just jump right in.
Okay.
All right.
Should I do my line over, or are we moving forward?
Yeah, let's take it back to, that's right, they're all pretty damn, excuse me. I mean, anything that's routine.
I mean, if anything went wrong, to give the magician a chance to recover. Routine.
Then my mother screamed, and Trevor called 911. And then we heard your phone go off, and well, you know the rest.
Any idea where the necklace is now?
Talk to Marco.
How's that?
Well, you saw he put it in the bag last, and no one else was on stage at the time, so he must be the one who has it.
That's not true.
Is he gonna be on camera?
Joe, I think you'll need to talk to Jennifer. Jennifer, this way, please. Oh, one more thing, Joe. This just came in, this just came in from downtown. It seems that Dalton ran up enormous expenses the past several years running Rothschild Import. He kept the business liquid by putting his own money into it, which is why the house was mortgaged to the hilt and why the life insurance premiums were never paid.
Thanks, Bill. Ma'am, what do you know about the disappearance of this necklace?
I really can't add anything new. I went up on stage, looked in the bag, and then I went back to my seat with everyone else.
There was room for everyone else on your seat.
Ask her what she does for a living, Joe.
Ma'am?
I'm a jeweler.
What would you estimate the value of this necklace to be?
Well, let's see. The caramel diamond is nearly flawless. I mean, it's nearly perfect in color and clarity. And I mean, talk about carats. I'd say over $750,000.
Uh-huh. And how much is that necklace you're wearing now cost?
1.25 million.
Wow, really?
No, I'm lying. It's in the family pants.
Pants, ma'am?
Jeans. I meant jeans. Sorry, I'm not used to talking to the police. It's really only worth about $500. It's a reproduction of a much more expensive piece, but only a jeweler could tell. It's a pretty common practice, you know.
So you're a tightwad, cheap, parsimonious.
No, I'd say that I'm careful, sensible, and thrifty.
And miserly, tight-fisted, and grudging.
Frugal, careful, and cautious.
Stingy.
cost conscious,
Penny pinching.
penny wise.
Hey, we're not clowning around here. I get nothing.
The victor by a technical knockout goes to Jennifer. Jennifer what?
Towers.
Jennifer Towers.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Did you ever make a copy of the Cromwell diamond?
No, who said I did?
No one, ma'am, just asking.
Sorry, police always made me edgy. I mean, the diamond was insured. We usually make copies of uninsured pieces.
You said it was insured. How do you know that?
We did the appraisal.
Appraisal?
Right, yeah, for insurance purposes. You know, when a bonded jeweler writes a detailed description authenticating value.
Yeah, kind of like the diamond's blueprint.
Exactly. Say, are you always this nosy or do you just like exposition?
You're paranoid, ma'am.
So, doesn't mean they're still not after me.
Just the lines, ma'am.
We sent a copy of the appraisal to Lloyd's of London, who specialize in expensive pieces, and then another copy to Dalton, which I'm sure is in their safe deposit box.
Would it ever be possible to make a copy so good that it could fool a jeweler? What does ha 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 mean?
I mean, everybody knows that means that you're an idiot you're an idiot to even think such a thing. Ha means you're wrong. And it's usually best to play like this. Ha. Huh means you got me, and boy do I feel dumb. Ho 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 means big revelation. Ha ha. Really bad attempt at humor. And of course, means that I am so superior to you, and you know it.
Ha ha ha.
You're an idiot to even think such a thing.
Ha.
With or without the exclamation point?
With.
That means you're wrong.
It could also mean, I accuse you of some dastardly crime.
All right, what's next? Joe, dastardly. Let me think. Ha.